Okay then, let's get started. So as you can see, it's a fantastic box, very well put together, good quality styrofoam. Leaflets from my manufacturing to scan the world, great if you're into art. Remove a bit more polystyrene and get this base out. There we go. Very sturdy, very well put together. Take the base out, and here's the rest of it. So, we've got a few more pieces of styrofoam, again, well packed. Box of tools, should be useful. The brains of the thing, very nice. You do have to make sure you set your voltage correctly for wherever you are. Tape, useful. And then the Z and Y axis of the unit. There we go. Again, very well packaged. And finally, a few useful stickers. Okay, so removing the packaging from the base, fairly simple. It's just got cellophane around it, stop the unit moving. Once you do take it off, just make sure the movement is nice and smooth. Take off the dog clips from the glass and the rest of the packaging. You do get given a few sheets of masking tape. Now, here's where I noticed actually there's a problem with the glass that it's supplied with. It isn't flat at all. And I end up replacing this with some mirror glass you can get from IKEA, which works much better. You look on most forums, lots of people end up doing this. I'll put a short link in the description. Okay, so onto the Z and Y axis. Again, very well packaged, with cellophane around the main motor. And then you've got a couple of cable ties to remove, nice and easy. Just do mine with a scalpel. Be careful, obviously, not to cut anything important. You'll notice that the lead screw for the Z-axis is loose. They do explain that for packaging purposes. Nice and simple. Okay, and onto the control box. Not a lot to do here, aside from making sure that you set the correct voltage for your particular country. And just double check that everything's labelled correctly on the cables. Okay, finally onto the box of goodies. So in here you will find the instruction manual, obviously very important, guarantee card. Again, a little card about the Z-axis, let's list the parts. Power cable, spool holder, some more tools, very useful. A few spare parts, again, very useful. A little device that you can use to unclog the nozzle. USB cable, more guarantees. Small spool of PLA, very useful. Obviously a scraper. And a little USB micro SD card reader. And of course a couple of the junctions that you can use to put the thing together, and your delivery tube. Fantastic. Okay, now it's construction time. Really, it's nice and simple. Just bolt the upright to the base. Obviously, tighten every single screw you see just to ensure that it's going to be secure. So that way nothing's going to rattle or fall apart mid-print. And then what you've got to do is attach the brackets that connect and support the upright and the base together. These also contain the home switches. Finally, you then obviously tighten the Z-axis lead screw, and then just hook up the control box to all of the motors. There are plenty of good tutorials out there on how to do this. They go into much further detail than I'm doing, so I highly recommend you go and look on YouTube and see if you can find a good tutorial. Okay, so my final thoughts on the Cr-10 is it's a fantastic printer. Its size is great. Its price point initially is fantastic. It's relatively cheap, again, especially for the size of print that you can produce. There are a few things you've got to muck around with just to get it absolutely perfect, but then again, that's kind of the same with any construction kit. And to be honest, they're nothing really all that special. I mean, really the only thing I had to do with my one was replace the glass, get some decent PLA, which I highly recommend you purchase from iMaker. They have a vast selection of very, very unique and high quality medias for fused filament printers. And finally, I ended up using Simplify 3D to actually generate the G-code. Main reason for this is I noticed a massive increase in the quality of print from Cura when you compare it to Simplify 3D. Simplify 3D just blew Cura out of the water. Anyway, so thank you very much for sitting through this video on my unboxing and very brief review of the Cr-10. I hope to see you around soon. Bye bye!